All right, ladies and gentlemen, today for this edition of Urban Genius Training, we're going to learn how to find our monthly support and resistance zones, our key zones, key trading areas on the currency time frames, or really currency charts. Any particular instrument, investment instrument with a chart can be read in the same exact format. So first, what you want to do is go to www.tradingview.com, create you a free account there. It's an online trading platform where you're able to do some chart work and analysis. It's one of the most precise programs and software they have out there. So tradingview.com, you'll create an account. Here you see, here's my account. I have a pro account, but you do not have to upgrade. You can't have a free account. But you want to go into your charts, and we'll start on the today we'll use the monthly chart on the USD CHF. Okay, we're gonna dive. We're not gonna waste any time. We're gonna dive right in. All right. So looking here at the monthly chart, we zoomed out and we can pretty much see all data from the time this particular trading instrument was brought to the market to right now. All right, so with that, we're going to we're just going to go right to work. We're going to take our horizontal line, we're going to knock this high off, we're going to knock this low off. All right, so now we have 2 points here. Now let's go ahead and round these off. All right, we have 1.83434. What does that round to? 8,300, 83,000 rather. Okay, down here at the bottom, 7,530. What does that round to? 71. All right. Now, looking at this data, let's take our calculator. 1.8300 minus 0.7100 is 1.12. Okay, so the distance between here to here is a full 1.12. All right, now from there we're going to divide that by 2. And we get 0.56. So we're going to add that to the lowest number, which is 0.71. And we get 1.27. So our midpoint goes right here at 1.27. Alright, so what I did was I took the high to low, I found the midpoint. That's all I did there, guys. Don't overthink it, and don't overwork your brain. Alright, so now from here we have the high, low, and a midpoint. So now let's take the midpoint from here to here. How do we do that? The same exact way. 1.83000 minus 1.27000 equals 0.56 divided by 2 equals 0.28. plus 1.2700 equals 1.55. So this next one goes here at 1.55. Alright, now you can also take 1.27 1.55 This one goes here, 0.99. Alright, so hopefully everybody sees exactly what I've done there. Alright, I've taken the high to low and I found the midpoints. I found 4 different zones from high to low. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock these positions in. And we're going to lock these lines on my chart. Alright, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So ultimately I can see 5 levels here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this. Now I'm going to find the zones. Now when I'm looking for a zone, I'm looking for a zone at these levels. I'm looking for the wick that made the swing high or low. And I'm going to embody the area from the wick to the close or open of the candle. Let me show you what I mean. Just like this. So we took the high to the body, from the high to the body. All right, now here you can look at the same thing. Okay, got that from here. Better yet, don't even use that. Don't even learn that. Don't even learn that markup skill. All right. Here. Alright, wick to body. So on this chart, we were able to do that to two different levels. The high and the low. Let's lock these positions. Alright, I got that locked. Locked. Alright. Now we'll move down and let's get to the weekly. Bingo. So now here looking at the weekly, we know our zones are from high to low is the high that we marked that was set previously back in 2002 and the low that was set in 2011. Coming in here to the weekly chart, now we can see a whole new series of swing highs and swing lows. Okay, with the most recent swing low still ultimately being the all-time low. Alright, but we can also come back and see these levels here. Now, seeing these levels, what we'll do here is let's go ahead and label these. We drew these on the monthly, so we're going to put monthly. 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 Alright, now that we're down here in the weekly, what we're going to do is we're going to take these levels and break them in half again. So we got 1.27000 and 0.99000. Alright, we're going to put this at 113. And we're going to label this weekly. And I'm going to change that to blue. Alright, now I'm going to do the same thing down here. Find my midpoint. This is going to be 85. Weekly. Alright, so now I'm starting to see levels and patterns and things like that nature form. All right. So now we have our levels broke down. And we can zoom in a little more. And we can see that here, we clearly are breaking through this monthly level here. Now let's go into the daily. Alright, this is what we're getting on the daily, which is a clear indication of a downtrend, or a downwards move. But let's take a step back and go back to the monthly. Okay, now looking at this monthly, we can see right here about the past 5 years worth of data. Okay, so now that we've done the overall main big picture here, let's go into looking at and analyzing what this means exactly that we're looking at. Okay, we have monthly and weekly levels here. We have clearly a strong down push from the all-time high down to the low of all time. We're down here now, so we're definitely in the low area, and we're working this area from 0.099 down here to 0.71. All right, so looking here, we know this is a monthly level here based on our calculations. So here, let's take this wick to body and let's drag it across. So now we're left with this zone here. Excuse me. All right, I'm gonna lock it. Okay, so now looking at the monthly, you see we have a zone that goes straight through the candles. I can actually make this a little more accurate. I locked it. All right, there we go. Now it's starting to look very clear that this level of resistance here is going to hold, and we're going to begin to start pushing down here. But let's not jump our gun, and let's go in here and verify it. Now here on the weekly, as I said before, we definitely were getting a pretty good push down through that level. And that's exactly what we got. So with that being said, we should be pushing down through this level here. And this is our weekly and monthly support lines. Support and resistance zone.